Ready?
Yep.
All right.
Okay, hi. My name is Angel. I witnessed the aircraft between the 86 or 87 the year. I was playing sports with my friend, and all of a sudden we looked up. We seen this like aircraft shaped in the V, and it had like light red bulbs underneath it. It looked like spears, and it was just hovering slowly towards above us. It was the most amazing thing that I ever seen. I mean, I didn't tell nobody because nobody would believe me, but that's something that I will never forget, and to this day I still will never describe it clearly. It was like a V shape, and it had all these strobe lights, like spears lights. Real, it was huge. And it was going slowly towards us, and it moved towards going up north, and it just disappeared, took off. That's my encounter, and you know, something like that, I'm not making it up. Something real. So if you wish to believe me, you would, but if not, you know, I'm saying the truth. All right.
Out of the bottom of his craft. And you could see him falling behind the tree.
Kind of like yours.
Leaves on the tree.
Your sighting?
And they get to a certain height and it just blink out. 1, 2, and as we're so zoned in on these 3 red spheres falling down to earth, we don't realize it, but something says to me in my head, says, Al, look up. And when I look up, right above the post office, maybe 50 feet above the roof, there's a triangle craft, gunmetal gray. And he said, oh, maybe it's a stealth bomber or this or that. I'm like, Kevin, this is not anything that the United States has. This thing is just sitting there. It's not making any noise. It's not blowing any wind or anything. It's just sitting like they pulled up and threw it in park.
Unidentified aircraft in Lubbock airspace. Identify yourself.
It was a warm August night, and my friend and I were on our weekly summer night bike ride that usually stretched 3 to 5 miles. My friend was in front of me about 30 feet, and I was behind as we were riding on the street biking southeast towards the house where the sighting was. As we approached the slight incline of the hill up to the house, we both immediately stopped on our bikes in absolute amazement. To the left side of the house, about 200 feet away, we observed a large black V-shaped craft rising straight up into the sky. I was in absolute awe. I froze like a deer in headlights to observe this incredible incident which felt surreal. The craft was about 25 to 50 feet in length and had 4 red lights underneath. There were no observable windows or attachments to the craft, just sleek, dark black and V-shaped. I knew what I was seeing was real due to observing CE trace evidence of the craft brushing up against the tree. As it gracefully floated up, you could hear the branches being pushed forcefully out of the way as the craft brushed up beside it. It was incredible to hear that simple noise of the tree being affected by the craft. I knew what I was witnessing was a special moment in life, and reality was confirming it with the sound of nature being affected by the sighting. As it floated up into the sky, the show wasn't over, and the best was yet to come in acrobatics. The craft was completely silent. As it was gaining altitude of about 100 feet, it started to have a tilt precession and slightly lifted its nose, pointing upwards into the direction of southeast. As it seemed to come to a favorable altitude, it sped off at what looked like to be light speed and was gone. It was so fast that if I looked down to get my phone or even blinked, it would have been out of sight already. It was faster than anything I've ever seen, and it was so fast that it was beyond human comprehension. It changed my reality and the world I know forever. I didn't blink once. I just stared at it the whole time, and so did my friend. He was absolutely terrified, to say the least, and wanted to ride home immediately, so much that he took off without me. Now, back here we are investigating at the house. We know for sure it could have not been a helicopter due to the immense row of power lines. A drone would not be flying that close to power lines and could not have been 50 feet in length. Which leaves me to the conclusion of what I saw is most definitely a UFO sighting. Not only was the sighting beautiful and astonishing to witness, but as we were investigating, the house sightings seemed to get stranger. As we looked around, I noticed as I zoomed into the backyard with my telephoto lens, there seemed to be some sort of bizarre motion sensor lighting set up with monitoring equipment nearly in the same spot where the craft took off. It seems as if the house could be an HQ outpost for monitoring UFO activity. The only landmark that was close to this house was a gigantic Con Edison plant about a half-mile away. Could this craft be harnessing electrical power as some sort of electromagnetic passer before a voyage somewhere else? We do not know. What I do know is what I saw that night of August 20th, and that was a V-shaped craft take off in front of me and fly at beyond tremendous speeds.